The Veggieman is a galactic YouTube prankster. The most notorious YouTube galactic prankster out there. Today, we are talking about one of the most disgusting and vile and most revolting cryptid of all times. And you know what that is? It's the Veggieman. That's right, half man, half vegetable. And you'll never guess where it's from. Yeah, that's right. West Virginia, right in the heart of Appalachia. It does seem that Appalachia has a lot of the cool ones. I will give them that. Now, my name is Tommy Breakfluid, and today we are talking about the Veggieman. And this is going to be a scary one, so buckle up. And what does the Veggieman look like? Well, he looks like this. He's 7 foot tall, large facial features, and his eyes can pulsate between red and yellow very rapidly. He may be part hypnotoad. But his arms are a thing of terror, I tell you. Now, they are long and skinny. They're like pond reeds, but his fingers are covered in thorns, like rose stems. And at the end of those fingers, you'll never guess what it is. It's a suction cup. Why does he need a suction cup? Now, I don't know why, but I picture a 7 foot broccoli-headed green beast walking up to somebody, staring at them, and while they're sitting there terrified, he takes his suction cups and suction cups their eyeballs. And then he'll just run away all giddy, and just run. And then that person has to go the rest of their life knowing what suction cups on the eyeballs feels like, and that is terrifying, all right? That is terrifying. That might just be my fear, but what? Now, back to the story. Sorry for that derailment. Now, there has only been one sighting of the Vegetable Man, so let us get into the story now. It was a dark and stormy night. Well, it probably wasn't. It was probably nice out, but we need the ambiance for this terrifying story. So, the year is 1968, which was not a good year. It was a very terrifying year. Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert F. Kennedy were assassinated, but it was also pretty progressive because we had the first interracial kiss on Star Trek to be shown on TV. So, good for them. But a man named Jennings Frederick was out hunting one day in Fairmont, West Virginia, which, of course, it was West Virginia. West Virginia is terrifying. Now, as Jennings was looking for some game to shoot, he heard something. And it was a very high-pitched sound that sounded like talking super, super fast. Think a record player spinning really fast. That's kind of how he described it. So, Jennings decided to go out and look for it because he's a braver man than I. Then, after some time, he came across what he calls the Veggieman. And he described the Veggieman as looking weakened and sickly. Then the Veggieman started to jabber more, and eventually Jennings heard the following.
You need not fear me. I wish to communicate. I come as friend. We know of you all. I come in peace. I wish for medical assistance. I need your help.
As soon as Veggieman stopped talking, it lunged at Jennings, grabbed him with his long, skinny arms, and stabbed him with his finger thorns. Then the thorns started to drain the blood out of Jennings. But Jennings didn't fight back because Veggieman's eyes were hypnotic. You see what I mean by the hypnotoad? Or the Veggieman's eyes are just that romantic that it's easy to get lost into. You never know. But when the Veggieman was done using Jennings, he began to run away with no warning. You see what I mean up top? Like just running around all silly-like. And I believe that confirms my theory that the Veggieman is a galactic YouTube prankster, because nobody other than a prankster is going to run away laughing like that, alright? And once he was done with his prank, he ran right to his alien ship and skirted right on out of there. And with that concludes the Veggieman story. The most notorious YouTube galactic prankster out there. And if you like that video, please like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. Bye.